Hey, this is Tim, and today I'll be talking about some features of the Cetus Sieve. There's been a couple of questions asked about the performance and how it works, and maybe I can answer those questions using video. What I want you to see is that this is running about max, and I think the system is designed to run at max about 4,800 gallons an hour. Why I suspect that I'm running near max is you can see the water is actually trailing over the back side of the floating weir right there. So you'll actually have a little water escape right there alone. And also we're going to shut the pump down and kind of play with this in a minute here. We'll show you how it performs when you're not running so much water. Another question that someone asked about is how much water would you lose if you have an open drain? Well, that would depend on how much water you're flowing through it. The reason why it would depend on how much, what the gallon per hour is because this trailing water right here along this side, I don't know if you can see that very well. See all that water that comes down the right side right there, as well as the left side? Okay? And you can see what it will end up doing is forming kind of a little path there along the sides, and the collection of the material will be left in the center. Now, contrary to what most people think, they think that the unit is going to collect all debris at the base. However, you'll see that most of it actually collects on the screen. If you were to let this sit here for long enough, yes, you would start seeing debris collect here. You can see that this is actually, this reservoir right here is actually tapered, and it gets a little deeper here in the center. So yes, debris will actually kind of get caught up in here. We'll move a little bit, just so you can see it. So it'll naturally kind of pull its way towards the center there, but ultimately a good portion of it is going to sit right there. Now, you can see by just varying the volume, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to slow this down a little bit, and we'll see the weir start to rise first of all. Now I'm pinching back the pump right here. So right here, you're still flowing. You're still moving water. Turn it back up just a little bit. I think I pinched it back a little bit too much there. But as you can see, it's dialed back a little bit. There's the curtain. You don't have nearly as much water now. You're not losing nearly as much water going to the base down here. You're still losing a lot, but you're not losing nearly as much as before. You can see how much we're flowing through here. Anyone's guess. I have no idea how much we're flowing right there. Now we're going to turn it back up here. You see it instantly drop. I consider that about maxed out. You'll see how much clay we have in here. Okay. Now, what would happen if we were to turn the pump off or power? Had any power issues? That's it. Pretty sexy, huh? I'd say that's very sexy. Now, what some people will do, including myself, is we'll periodically come in here, and you can either do this with the pump on or off. Right now, since it's off, I'll show you the what it will do. But if you were to push this down there, some slush. See, now we're getting all the water backed up in there. Let's plug her back in. See all that food breaking apart? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Works non-stop. Now, let's go ahead and flush it. So, you can see you're going to start getting all the kind of debris and leaves and stuff right there. Some people will just stick their hand in there and kind of manually remove the stuff like that, grab a little bit, but I'm a little bit lazy. So what I get is a little plunger. I made a simple plunger. I'll just take the hose that I have conveniently located right here. Throw it on down. That's pretty much what I do every day. It only takes about a minute, maybe a couple minutes. I'll go back in there. See how quickly it collects. It's an amazing unit. Here's what I have mine go right here. Here's your drain. It's a 3-inch drain pipe. You can see my seal does not seal fully, completely, and I get a little bit of a trickle. It's fine by me. So, there you have it. Now, we're going to do a little test here in a minute, and we'll see how much water is flowing through the open drain using this volume of water right here. Be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull the plug, leave the drain open. So now we're basically draining continuously. And you can see how much water is going through there. And right now, that is pretty much maxed out. So now, we'll take a look. I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do 1 minute. And we touch the temperature, 76.5 degrees. We started at 15 seconds, we're going to end on 15 seconds. Alright, see how much we collected. It's 1 minute. That's right at about 4 cups, my friends. 4 cups is 1/4 gallon. And that, we collected 4 cups in 1 minute. So if we were to let this go for an hour, we would have collected 60 divided by 4, which would give us 15 gallons. So we're losing about 15 gallons per hour. Per hour. That's a lot of wastewater. But that's how much that's actually probably less than what I do per day, but I don't use it on my sieve. I actually have an overflow with a continuous drip of water coming into the system. Anyway, I certainly hope this helps some. We'll go ahead and put the plug back in here. And you can see how much we collected here just in a few minutes.